Salus, health and wellness, well-being. Salus was the ancient goddess of safety and welfare, but later became more particularly synonym to health and wellness. Of course, nobody will argue that health and wellness is a primary need for being happy. However, we seem to be rather unconscious of health, and we only realize it, that we had it, when we've lost it. It's a kind of a transparent asset we have, and we only refer to it when we are struck by a medical condition, be it a disease or a trauma. Today, strangely enough, we seem to understand health as being the absence of disease. It's a dominating paradigm in our society, in our modern society, and our healthcare systems are entirely focused on regaining health when we've lost it, and they're not focused on preserving or optimizing health that we have. Even our vocabulary reflects it. We all know and understand the term pathogenesis, the origin of disease. But have we ever heard, on the contrary, about the term salutogenesis, the origin of health? The term salutogenesis was coined in the 70s by Antonovsky. He was a modern medical sociologist and philosopher. He suggested a very different line of thought about health. He explored what elements in life are creating the conditions that help to advance health and wellness. And his thinking was actually triggered by his observation that some people have the ability to overcome terrible hardship in their lifetime and to live a full and diversified and interesting life, even when others cannot cope with it and continue suffering all the time. Antonovsky thought that this hinted to a latent but exceptional human capability for resilience. Resilience to cope physically, mentally, and socially and emotionally with challenging situations. How valuable would it be to understand what conditions actually trigger disability, and how we could actually learn disability, activate it, and even teach it to our children? It would enable us to live healthier and to live happier, even in stressful situations. Antonovsky's salutogenic orientation to health suggests that optimal health can only be achieved from having three principles: a purpose in life, a comprehension of the situation in which you are in, and the resources to cope with that situation. If these three conditions are actually met, then a sense of health and well-being can be achieved. And this actually applies to physical, mental, emotional, social environments of life. It definitely transcends the biopsychosocial axiom that dominates our current health management thinking. And that is the result of the curative approach that we have in our societies. And it can also explain why so many people today face a growing difficulty in making healthy choices, be it in terms of life-work balance, be it in terms of food intake, be it in terms of physical activity. So, if we really want to achieve salus, health and wellness in the future, maybe the time is right for some salutogenic thinking in our society.